Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this we will be discussing some of the previous year questions. Let's see. The first question is, name the header files to which the following built-in functions belong. So you have to tell what are the header files we have to use for gets and string get. So for this you need stdio.h header file, and for this you need string.h since it is a string function. Next one is, which of the following identifiers cannot be used for naming a variable, constant or function in a program? So variables uses some specific rules, and this question is for 1 mark. So whether you have to say which are possible. So pass and fail, this is not possible because of this ampersand. This is a possible variable. Float, it's a keyword, so you cannot use it for naming your variables. For, again, it's a keyword, you cannot use it. use string you cannot use, and your underscore book is also possible since you're using the rule. Next one is, assume an integer variable my number. So your variable is my number and it should be of type integer. Write a C++ statement using conditional operator to assign the value 0 to x if my number is odd and 1 if my number is even. So you have to find even, odd. Two statements are there. If your variable is an odd number, you have to assign the value x as 0. And if it is even, you have to assign the value as 1. So it's a 1 mark question, very simple program. You can just see how this comes. So this is the program. So here my number and x2 variables are there, and you are inputting the variable my number from the keyboard, and if this my number is an even number, value x variable takes the value 0, otherwise it takes the value 1. Let's check the output, run the program. So I'm entering the value 6, which is even. If it is even, x should be 0. 0 is assigned here. You can see in the output. Let's check one more time. 7, it's an odd number, so let's check what will be the value. It should be 1. 1 is assigned. So this is the program, C++ program for that question. Okay, next one is encapsulation and polymorphism. So this is already discussed in the previous videos. It comes from the properties of your C++ or object-oriented programming. What is encapsulation and polymorphism? 2 marks question. You can see the definition. Next one is differences between these two operators. So one is insertion operator, another one is extraction operator. So this operator is used with cout. This is used with cin for putting onto the memory, and cin is to read the value from the keyboard. So it again has two marks. Next one is write a function check prime. Write a function check prime. It takes a number as an argument and checks whether it is prime or not. So already prime number program is explained to you. So, and they are asking you to write a function check prime. So as we have not gone to that portion of function. The thing is, you have to first declare the function, then you have to write the definition of the function. That means whatever is the prime numbers usage, that you have to write here. Then when you write the main function, inside main function, call the name prime function, check prime function, and in that way it works. So this program can be written in that form. Again, it is for 2 marks. Next one is, in a switch case statement, what is default statement? When is the default statement executed? So default statement is always executed when the cases are not matched. None of the cases matches, then default statement will be executed. So next one is, find the syntax error from the following program. So you have to find out where is the syntax error. So if you see here, this is a function, this is a function, and this is the definition of the function. The name of function is try this. First you are going to write what is the usage of try this function, and what it does, it increases the value of this variable f_var, and then it outputs the value. So if you see this cout, it should have double quotation this way, okay, and this is calling function call. So always function is called in the main function. Inside main function you have to write everything, and you don't have to write all the code of the function. Just write here, you have to call from here. This is function calling, so just write the name of the function, and if the control goes to this portion, it does all the work, then it comes back to here and execute the next statement. So here in this case, maybe syntax that we can say space is more here, cout has double quotation is not here, and this varl is not declared here. Let's check the actual program. So this is our program of this function. If you see here, okay, so this is try underscore, this is the name of the function which is being declared here, and its definition is given below. Okay, so what is the use of this function? So this function increases the value of f_var variable by 1 and displays the value. That is the use of this function, and this portion shows you the main function. So always execution starts with main function. So execution of the program, int main is there. Here variable has a value of 11, and then the function is called try underscore, this is name of the function. So automatically the control goes here and it does everything what is there. And displays the value to you. So what is the value of f_var? The value is 11. It should automatically come as 12. So let's run the program. You can see here the number is 12. Number is 12. That is being done by this function. So the error that we had in this portion was the variable was not declared. This variable was not properly declared, and it was not defined here, and cout had this double quotation missing. The proper double quotation was not there. This is the program. Let's run it. So we are getting the output, and the error that we can find here is, you can see here this operator was little far away, and other things are mentioned here. And I think this testify score, 2 parameters should be there in the while calling the function. So testify is a function, so that can be corrected. So that is what this needs the output. So output is something like this. You can see here the output is displayed in this manner. See, then 1100 star b. It's all because of calling of the function. is writing a function check in C++ which accepts an integer number as an argument and displays the reverse. So the thing is, you have to find the reverse of a number using a function. So how it works is, first you have to name the function. Okay, declare this function. Then you have to tell what this function does. So you have to write a function and you have to write body of the function. After writing, write the main program and write the statements, and whenever you need to call the function, call the function here with the parameters. The control automatically goes there to this portion of your function. Like this it works. So let's see how this reverse function works. The function reverse is declared here, rev. This definition is written here, what it does, and then main function is there. In this we will be calling the function. First we are entering a number and then calling the function to find out the reverse of that particular number. So here output you can see 34 is the entered number and reverse number is 43. Again run the program. 45, reverse is 54. You can do it for big numbers also, the output is coming. Output of the given program. So let's run it and see. So this is, let's comment this first line. This is the program and then let's run it. It will output like this. Write a function that takes array of 10 integers. You know how to enter 10 integers. Then you have to pass a number and display the position of the number using binary search. So for doing binary search, we need to first arrange our values. Consider we have 10, 20, 15, 5, -2, 3. So first step is to arrange this according to our ascending or descending order. Then you have to find out the position of the number. For example, if you are given with 10 numbers, you have to find out where is the number that you're finding. So locate the position. That is what done in binary search. So try this program. It's again for 2 marks. Again, you need functions in this case. Next is define a static variable. The location is for a lifetime of the program. Next one is create a C++ statement that creates an alias of int data type as cost. Alias means a different name, or already any data type if we have declared, we can use a different name for that particular data type. Using identifier is equal to a different name you can give that makes the alias, and that is a C++ statement. So for 1 mark question, they're asking you to do data type as cost, so you can change it as cost here. Next one is declare a structure that we have not learned till now. Again, question is give 1 point of difference between this and this. That means it's used for file operation and it helps in putting the file position at the end of the file when you open it, and this helps the same thing. End of the position will be end of the file, the position will be there, but it after each output it will be set. That is the difference, and this is also not covered, and this is again for 1 mark question. Next one is what is a flat file and database. This topic is also not covered, but just I will help you with the thing. What is that? So flat file and database both are used for storing the records. This is two-dimensional, whereas this contains rows and columns and all the records, and anywhere the data is you can easily retrieve it. Retrieving is very easy in database due to the use of records. And this flat file storing is okay, but retrieving the data is much more difficult than a database. So this is the base of database. Base is a flat file. Okay, so we will learn better when we learn the chapter database. So we are just discussing for question paper side. Next is normalization. Again, this comes from database topic. Next one is normalization. Normalization helps in making the data or the table very much clear and making a better relationship with other tables without any ambiguity or confusions. It should be arranged in a very proper manner. So it uses different normalization methods, so that we have not learned yet, but this is what normalization means: getting a proper arrangement of data. Next one is differentiate between degree and cardinality. Cardinality means how many elements are present in a set. For example, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements in the set, we say cardinality of this set is 5. Next one is degree. That means how many entities have taken part in a relationship. You have to know the term entity and relationship. This again comes from the database topic. And you have got unary, binary, ternary, degree of relationships. So this again comes from the topic database, and here you are having a table with employee ID, first name, last name, address, and then the city to where the employee belongs. And your first question is to display the content of employees table in descending order. So this is having a syntax. Just I'm telling you how to solve this question. Here you are supposed to enter the contents of employees table. So syntax is like select star, that means everything, from the table name. Order by descending, DAC. This helps you get the output in descending order, since it is asked in the question. Order by F name. You need the name of the employee, first name, in descending order. Okay, so start from table name, order by first name in the descending order. Let me give you the output. So next question is to display the name of each city only once. So select city from name of the table employees, and you want this city value to be displayed only once. That means you have repetition of Bangalore, Gurgaon, Delhi. So sometimes Delhi, 2 persons are having the value as Delhi, so it will display it double time. So you don't want that, so use the word distinct in front of this, distinct city, so it will display only the different values. Next one is to delete the records of the employees who stay in Delhi. So delete from the table name, that is employees, where condition, you have to write the condition, use the term where and then condition. Condition means city. What is the table name? City is equal to Delhi. So this is the give one difference between P and BR. These are the tags in HTML. So this chapter also we have not covered, but P is used for starting a new paragraph. This is for breaking the line break. And one is the marks for this question. differentiate between container and empty elements. This again comes from HTML. So empty elements means some elements does you have a starting, but you need not write the closing tag, or some values, some elements doesn't need that. So we can call those are the empty elements. Like break doesn't need that, horizontal doesn't need that. So those are empty elements. And some has container tag, like you need to write the value of like head. You need the starting and the end tag, and you have to write the things in the middle. So they are container tags. They contain something. Head, title, HTML, all those things.